Do we have what it takes to establish a third category of products? An awesome product in between a laptop and a smartphone. We think we got the goods.
This is the new 10.5-inch iPad Pro, and it is in every respect still just an iPad. Now sure, the screen is absolutely beautiful, and the 120Hz refresh rate makes everything insanely smooth, but at the end of the day, it's still just a blown-up iPod. Now hey, if you're looking for that, great, this is the iPad to buy, and it's probably one of the best tablets on the market right now. But where this iPad truly shines is once you download iOS 11. What previously was just an iPad is now possibly a computer replacement. Let's start with the two big new gestures. The first is a long swipe up. This brings you to this new hybrid of the Control Center and multitasker. It's sort of like pressing the macOS app expose button, just more iPad-ish. Now this allows you to see your running apps, as well as use some of the toggles in the Control Center. The other awesome thing about iOS 11 is that they're bringing 3D Touch features to non-3D Touch devices. For instance, you can select the intensity of the flashlight, or select the duration of a timer. I'm really happy to see a whole bunch of these 3D Touch features get carried over to the iPad. The second new gesture is when you're in an application and you do a small swipe up for your dock. Now of course you'll see your set applications of choice, but also a new section for recently used applications. This allows you to drag in an application for either a quick preview or a full-fledged split screen experience. Now split screen is not a new feature, but it's a new way of enabling that. Now some other awesome new improvements to iOS 11 is a new file system, even though it's slightly watered down. Some improvements to the keyboard, such as being able to swipe down on a key to get the other characters, that way you don't have to switch around keyboards. A whole host of improvements with the Apple Pencil, such as being able to tap on the lock screen with it to take a quick note. Now that could be like super useful in like a meeting or really any working environment if you just need to jot down some quick notes. On that note, you can also scan in documents with the camera in like a PDF form, which you can also mark up with the Apple Pencil. Plus we have drag and drop, which is a super useful feature if you're in split screen and you say want to grab a body of text or like an image from Safari and drag it into an email or your notes or anything like that. And finally, we will see support for augmented reality later this year. Now I could see this being like super useful in say like an education setting where you can see it in 3 dimensions as opposed to 2 dimensions, which has been the standard for so long. All I know is that if I were a kid in high school or middle school, within like the next year, I would be super hyped. So yeah, the iPad grew up, and honestly, I cannot tell you how excited I am to see what happens next. This is the new iPad Pro. This is the new iPad Pro. This is the iPad Pro 10.5-inch. This is the new 10.5-inch iPad Pro. Let's say that was a video, okay? Okay. Okay. I have to go over here.